Hello, I'd like to share with you details on how you can start your own dynamic financial services business, but with a very big difference. Imagine this, a business where you have no courses to complete. There is no selling, no appointments. You don't need to go to any meetings. There's no telemarketing, no overheads. It can be fully automated and online with huge income potential. You ready? Become a marketing partner representing home loans, personal loans, asset loans, financial planning services, and insurance related products. Let's face it, regardless of the economic climate, people will always need money. And this is how it works. We will align your business with a nationwide network of highly experienced participating professionals offering a range of services, products, and expertise. And we've negotiated for you to share 50-50 in the fees and commissions just for the referral. They'll do all the work. And because you're not having to go to the appointment, you can leverage your time and, of course, your income. And because you're not going to the appointment, you can target any area or even multiple areas. You'll be representing an award-winning team and be comforted in the fact that what you're currently appraising has been nominated in 3 categories in the Australian Broking Awards 2011. Best Web Presence, Best Diversification Program, and Most Innovative. Look, the centerpiece of your business is in this highly powerful e-commerce system, and the website is actually presented in your name. This is you. This is your brand, your website. This is your contact phone number, whether it be your mobile or, like most, outsource it to a third-party telecenter. The blog is run for you, up to date and current information for your clients to come back and revisit your site. The About Us section of your website is customized. This could be a picture of you, for example. We would talk about your team. We'd talk about the credentials and degrees and the awards and the certificates and etc. The actual awards and medals that the team has has won. We would talk about all that. So we'd really sell the credibility of your business. And if you're multilingual, you can be comforted in the fact that we have a network that represents most ethnic communities. So you can talk to your community in your native tongue and know that you can still service them. Your business will be able to offer home loans and personal loans, car, plant, equipment, non-conforming solutions, you'll like that, bad credit repair services, very unique, and the powerhouse of them all is the self-managed super fund, and I think you'll like that part too. Let's just go through it. In the home loans area, your team will be able to help your clients select from a range of 30 banks and lenders, representing hundreds of products, all the main areas, construction and interest only and lines of credit and so on. Pretty much we'll be able to cover the entire market of opportunity for your clients. This is driven by an online inquiry form, which then gets sent to the service providers at the other end. You don't really get involved with it at all. You don't even speak with the client. And you can earn around $1,000 just for sending the client over. And don't get involved, don't touch it. Hey, imagine this for a sec. You ready? You are able to offer, let's say, Australia's cheapest loan. Can't be beaten. 1% or more lower than all the banks. Fully featured, not just a basic thing, a fully featured product where it's an online application only, no brokers. Okay, so it's just a web-based home loan, simple, no brokerage fees, and that's why it can be the cheapest because it hasn't got handling fees. No one touches it, and the underwriter has won the 2011 MFAA Mortgage Manager of the Year. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Mortgage Manager of the Year, offering Australia's cheapest home loan from your website. And it'll be white label, meaning you could even brand it in your name. In personal loans, well, we can handle online inquiries through for personal loans, which then go straight through to the people that handle the inquiry, and will speak with the client and deal with the client from start to finish. You can earn a couple $100 to $600 for every personal loan that goes through, but more importantly, we can discuss and help you see how you can fully automate this, working with the likes of home improvement people who might send clients regularly to your website for loans for their products and services. You could similarly automate the car, plant and equipment area of your business. Again, online inquiry, the experts waiting at the other end of the inquiry form, they can deal with clients with car loans up to $150,000 and medical, dental equipment, trucks and prime movers and so on and so on. Look, you're going to earn 1 to 1.5% of the loan amount, and wouldn't it all be unusual for you to, $150,000 to $300,000 truck? And again, I remind you, this is automated and you don't touch it, and others are handling it, and the money's just sitting in your bank account. Very nice. The non-conforming area, that's an award-winning area of our business. This is very, very exciting because this usually comes into play when the bank says no. And now we have access to securitized funds, private loans, short-term funding, second mortgages, big ones, $10 million plus, development financing, and so on and so on. And we're able to offer our clients in the world a chance to insert their scenario into a very powerful software that's run from your website, giving clients instant results. They'll be able to see instantly whether there are lenders who will look at their situation. And they could even be bankrupt and stuff. I'm not talking about reckless lending. We're talking about, we're talking about some solutions that the banks won't go near. Now, in this area, in this space, usually it's centered around brokerage fees, and we can earn between 1 and 1.25% brokerage fee putting these sorts of loans together for our clients. Again, you don't touch it. It's to do with the others do that for you. But just as an example, we closed on a pub very recently, a $7.7 million facility which we put together with a 1% brokerage fee. That's $77,000. And our referral partner or a marketing partner secured 50% of that and barely spoke with the client, actually met the client somewhere and then passed them to the website, and it went on from there. But 50-50, $77,000. What's really exciting about this area is that many veteran brokers and mobile lenders do not have access to these sorts of solutions. I mean, it would breach their aggregation or franchise or employment arrangements to go outside of their group's panel, and certainly these wouldn't maybe be on their panel. So right now, today, many of these mobile lenders, particularly when they're sitting with a client and they actually put an application together which gets rejected, they really have not a lot of choice these days than to move forward and go to the next one and just leave them there. And let me tell you this, you could get rich on these rejects. How about we form alliances with these mobile lenders? I mean, their bank isn't going to look after them anyway, and let's get them to send those clients over to us. We could do an instant, or we can give them access to our software. So when they're sitting with the client saying, look, you don't fit the CBA or the Westpac criteria. However, let's go to the website, boom. Yes, there's about 9 lenders there we can talk with. I'll send you over to you, okay? And one of the reasons why people sort of, fall foul of the bank can be as simple as their credit file. And we have a service provider who specializes in working with people's credit files and improving them, even negotiating with creditors and removing excess inquiries. Sometimes the bank gets spooked by just excess inquiries. In many cases, they can even remove defaults from a file. Now, we generate 20% of the fees. That's our fee for referral. And it can be, and I've seen, clients spend $1,500 on this sort of service. So yeah, it's a few $100s for us. But more importantly, they're not really doing this for their health. Typically, they are looking at repairing their credit file in order to obtain a loan. Now, if we can satisfy now the main bank's criteria, because we've cleaned up their file, well, we'll go to that end of town, the home loan end. But if we can't, we still have these non-conforming solutions to evaluate with their client. Either way, it's a very, very good service to have off your portal. Without doubt, this is the most exciting area from my personal view, and I hope you agree. This is where we help clients to roll over their superannuation into a self-managed superannuation fund. And we show them how with that self-managed super fund, they could buy themselves a property and leverage their fund through borrowing up to even 80% of the loan of the purchase price. Okay, and the end game that they're going to put into play is that they end up with a tax-free rent for life, and they pay down this debt from future contributions and even later in life salary sacrifices. When you see the maths on it, when you see this is the most exciting thing that's happening in the marketplace right now. And we're going to give away reports. We're going to put videos on your website, and we're going to be an education source and point of education for your clients. They'll generate an online inquiry, which your team is waiting for, and we have end-to-end solution providers. These are financial planners with an accounting package, the trust deeds. They help with the property selection, the funding, the whole thing, the rollover, total end-to-end. And you could generate between $3,000 and $6,000 for every person who opts to go down this path, as opposed to just leaving it in the retail fund, not doing too much probably. For every one of those, you get $3,000 to $6,000. Hey, just look around the workplace now, where you're working. How many people would like to know about this? Let me tell you this. Look, each of these pillars, each one of them is a standalone business. We can show you how any one of these can make you a fabulous monthly earn, get the pressure off, and make you some serious income. Now, and each of them have their own proven marketing strategies, which we'd love to share with you. We'd also like you to have a little look around the website, the full-blown website, and maybe even test drive the non-conforming software. Put in a few scenarios that you might find challenging, and let's see how it works. There's a video tour you can take. There's a little form down below, just some basic details to start a dialogue with us. Once you fill that in, and you'll get immediate access, like instant access to these areas, we'll send you off to there straight away. And basically, we'd like to start a dialogue and have a bit of a chit chat. So look, fill in the form down below. Instantly have a look at that stuff. It'll come up within 2 seconds of you pressing the submit button, and we'll go from there. And let's see whether there's some synergy. Let's see if we can do some stuff together. See ya. Have a good day.